Welcome to Sir Betterment, where we bring you financial, motivating, and betterment knowledge. In this video, we'll talk about 8 things to avoid if you want to be rich. So without further ado, let's get into it. Most people focus on what they need to add to their life to become rich, but in reality, it is also important to know what needs to be removed to become rich. The principle of addition that governs your life is the choices you make, while the principle of subtraction governs the actions you stop doing. Yes, there are things you must do if you want to become wealthy. However, there are also things you need to stop doing that prevent you from doing the right things. Let's look at the 8 things people need to give up if they want a better chance to be rich. Number 1. Limiting yourself to a certain location. Due to the significant impact of your surroundings, including the people you associate with and the chances you are presented with, where you reside may significantly affect the course of your life. Stop feeling that you have to remain in the place of your birth. Don't worry about making your parents happy with your professional decisions. Stop spending time with people that bring you down. You must go to where the opportunity is. Silicon Valley is the best location if you're looking to enter the technology industry. New York is the best place to start a career in financial management or investment banking. Hollywood is where actors should be. Nashville is essential for every country music artist. You must be willing to put in the work and maybe even uproot your life a little to find the route that will lead to financial success. The internet has also made it possible for individuals to join digital communities where they may amass a fortune. Get on YouTube if you want to get into video production. Create a weblog if you want to become a writer. If you want to be a podcaster, pick the most popular platform for your niche. Don't let your loved ones hold you back from achieving your financial goals. Instead, have an open mind and take advantage of the many opportunities available. One of your goals should be to increase your horizons. Who you spend the most time with and where you live have a significant impact on your financial success. Number 2. Running on a hedonic treadmill. Getting stuck on the hedonic treadmill of material consumption is a common pitfall. In the beginning, people work to pay the bills, but as their expenses mount, their jobs gradually consume their lives. Big mortgages, vehicle loans, and credit card debt may lock people in a cycle of working longer and harder simply to make ends meet. If you get into a situation where you need every paycheck to pay your bills, you will never have the time and energy in your life to build wealth. Most entrepreneurs live frugally initially, so every dollar may go toward expanding their venture. If you have to rely on your income to cover living costs, you may find yourself locked in a cycle of debt and unable to take risks toward financial independence. If you let your job and financial obligations consume you, you may forget about being wealthy. Leave yourself enough breathing space so you may pursue your goals. Number 3. Wasting your time on things that don't matter. Put your focus where it counts, on developing your money. Stop worrying about things that don't matter for your own wealth building. We all have limited time, energy, and money resources, so they must be invested wisely to create cash-flowing assets, place good trades, make investments, and get rich. You won't be able to learn how to get rich if you spend all of your time engaging in leisure activities like sports, recreation, and entertainment. Though they have their place in a healthy lifestyle, earning money should be the priority. How successful you are at building wealth depends on how you prioritize your goals. If you want to see what your priorities are, you need to rank them in order basis on how you spend your money and time. Number 4. Destructive temptations from your life. Getting rid of any potential sources of temptation is the greatest approach to ensure that they no longer pose a problem in your life. Don't buy junk food if you want to reduce weight, and avoid spending money by not shopping in stores or on Amazon. Get rid of the TV if you need to spend more time working on your company. If you want to build a stock portfolio, automate your investments. Stay in more often and spend less on entertainment. Stop spending so much money on eating out and uninstall any food delivery apps you may have. You don't have to be frugal or a minimalist forever, just long enough to build enough cash flow in which you'll never have to worry about money again. To achieve financial success, one must be prepared to sacrifice whatever is necessary. You must first set a goal that you want to be rich. Do your homework. Look at wealthy people who took the same road you intend to pursue and mirror their actions. Make a plan that guarantees financial success. Be willing to do whatever it takes to achieve wealth within the guidelines of your own moral and ethics. Get rid of the things that are holding you back from reaching your goals. Maintain a regular work schedule. Incorporate new information about what works and what doesn't into the system and make any necessary changes. Do not stop till you have accomplished your mission. Once you've found your way to financial success, don't allow anything, not bad habits, not terrible people, and not poor actions, to stand in your way. Number 5. Being pessimistic. No one can achieve success if they put down the efforts of others around them. Strength comes from unified effort, which is required to achieve victory. You can't expect success without fully committing to your work. Optimists have been shown to put in more effort at work and have a lower unemployment rate. Number 6. Surround yourself with the wrong people. When you spend time with someone, you become more attuned to their emotional state. However, just because your friends have a poor income does not mean you have to quit hanging out with them. However, if you aspire to get rich, you should socialize more with wealthy people. Go to a gym with successful individuals and learn from them how to get in shape. If you are interested in faith, you will communicate more with religious people. The same is true in terms of financial success. If you want to learn how to build wealth, surround yourself with wealthy people. Number 7. Never sharing personal and financial matters with your partner. Many married couples never discuss money matters. This is a subject that may quickly escalate into an ugly argument. However, you can never succeed in building wealth if your spouse has a fundamentally different outlook on money than you do. Making choices as a team allows for greater thought and consideration. When spouses understand how to manage finances, money is bound to multiply, and love will become an underpinning of wealth. Otherwise, you are in danger of poverty and the constant heat of passion. Remember that arguments over money are a sure sign that a divorce is coming. And in that case, couples need to understand the financial implications of divorcing in order to ensure that their rights are protected under the divorce law. Number 8. Fear of failure. Most of us never win just because we're afraid of failing. But if you examine the fundamentals of learning, you'll see that we learn through making errors. We have to fall 1,000 times before we can walk properly. We would never get back up if not for it. Thus, defeat is always the stepping stone to success. So what do you think? Did this video shed light on what you can do and what to avoid if you want to have that $1 million bank account? If you have other tips, let us know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like. Also, click the subscribe button and notification bell for more videos like this. See you at the next one.